Hi, this is HIlary Lindsay and Layla Lindsay, active yoga at your home or office. I'm going to show you one more thing on this melt roller, the relationship between your pelvis and your legs. One of the ways we can show that. So today, let's see, here we go. Lie on your back. Well, that wasn't very graceful of me. Anyway, take the roller under your thighs. Press your knees forward to lift your hips and place the roller under your pelvis. Layla, can you move? So in the first video, I showed you how the pelvis might move as you breathe. You'll notice if you try to do that here, a lot of the movement for us comes in the chest, the sticky part, ribs to the spine. We don't want that happening. So to free the pelvis up a little bit, we're going to, and be clear, the roller is under the bony plate of the pelvis, not my spine. So we're going to pick the knees up, place the fingers over the knees, and now there's some mobility available in my pelvis as I roll it forward and back. We're going to inhale as the pelvis rolls forward and exhale as it rolls back. Or more correctly, I should say, the pelvis will roll as the breath rolls first. Now sometimes our legs feel tight, or the relationship between the pelvis and the legs is jacked up because the glutes are tight. So let's go for that deep glute muscle right here called the piriformis, deep butt muscle. Hands on the roller. I'm going to tip my knees to the left. I'm going to ask these ribs, particularly on this body of mine, because I need that for stability in my spine, to go down. And then I'm going to do a little marching. A little marching. Ow. No, it's not that bad. Just don't do it on one of those black plastic rollers sitting in the corner of your gym. Hold the legs like so and drop the bottom knee and take a few circles in each direction. You get the idea. I think I have to do the other side right now. So first a few marches, the ribs heavy. We'll say I did the same amount, bottom knee, each direction. You'll go slower than this. I don't want to bore you while I do things while you're watching. Feet down on the floor. I have to readjust the roller. Honestly, it was just pulling my pants down. And from here, now I'm going to see if the pelvis will move more easily. On the inhale, pelvis rolling forward, and on the exhale, coming back. There's still movement in the chest. I mean, it's connected, you know, but it's not jacked up. So I'm letting the pelvis roll back and forth. Now, I'm going to step back with the right foot. I might be able to catch my pants or my ankle in my foot. Get this leg as close to the roller as I can. I'm shrinking my right waist to do that. I'll unshrink it in a sec. The heel is up on the roller. Some of you might not be able to do that. Anybody with a knee injury, don't feel like you should stretch too hard. We don't want to tear anything that was already sealed around here. Then you're picking up the other knee. This part of the belly is soft in flexion. This part of the body is firm in extension. And I'm going to slide my right knee forward, my right heel towards the floor, keeping the ribs heavy as I invite the left knee towards my face. Wow, that is a real stretch for the right thigh. But I'm allowing myself to do this so that the pelvis will sit well. And then, of course, we will change sides. I'll do it real quick so I don't walk off of here limping. The right knee is now up. The left heel is close to the roller. You might notice how easy it was for me to step my left foot and it wasn't for the right. I'm a little wonky, maybe like you. That's okay. Be patient. Each side is totally different for most of us, whether we recognize it or not. Drive the left heel down, soften the right side of the abdomen, let the right knee come towards you. The left knee should not stray left or right, but stay in the middle. And the ribs heavy, always the ribs heavy. And then release. From here, it will feel good to take the roller and place it under your thighs. The hamstring bands might be a little bit bumpy here, so you might feel a thunk or a clunk. You have 3 of them. Sometimes they're naughty. Not naughty, but naughty. And sometimes they have little knots in them called myofascial knots. It's just sticky little bits of connective tissue. We have it all over ourselves. Put the roller in the next place is the mid-thigh. Do not put this behind your knees, but you can go a little bit lower. And we're freeing up the pelvis by freeing up the legs. The calves are the second pump to the heart. It's really important that they be free. I'm going to push this roller to my right calf, to the middle of my calf. It depends where it's tight for me. And I'm going to roll real slowly side to side, looking for any knots. You should take some time and really feel, really feel what this is like. Move the roller a few different places. But after you've explored that a while, bend and stretch the leg and switch to the other leg. When you've done both sides and you feel even, and by the way, I just felt something crazy in my leg, just rest on it. When it feels like a big knot, it will let go. But when you feel even on both sides, come off the roller or move it. And here's something else that's fun. Place the roller at the top of the legs. Bring the forearms towards the floor, to the floor. Press down with the forearms, lift up through the ribs so the ribs aren't hanging. They're lifted up. And then gently bring the roller up and down the legs, of course not going to the knees. And then put the feet on the floor and circle the ankles in each direction. And continue this from the hip to above the knee, and then go back and forth. You can pick your feet up. You see I'm doing a pike? And release a few times. And then finally come off your roller. And that's all for today. I don't want to bore you. HIlary Lindsay, active yoga at your home or office. See you next time. Come on back.